This story is about the story title name is Sand and Stone, but this story is all about friendship, a true friend. So how the qualities of friendship are being explained in this story. So everyone listen to the story carefully. Okay. Once upon a time there were two best friends. So once upon a time there were two best friends. So their names were John and James. So what are their names? John and James. Once upon a time, there were two best friends and their name is John and James. Even you children have best friends, right? Do you children have best friends? So who's your best friend? You can write a chat. In the chat box, you can mention the names. Who's your best friend? Yeah, John and James are best friends. I'm asking about your best friend. Okay. Varshita Pavitra, Tanisha Dikshna Pranisha. Okay. Mahat Dikshanya. Okay. Mahat Tanarish. Shreya, Tanusha. Okay, that's nice to see. See, even you all have best friends. Likewise, even John and James are very best friends. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Even John and James are very best friends. They had known each other all their life. That means they are childhood friends. What are they? They are childhood friends. When it came time to look for a job, they decided to travel together as well. So they are grown up now and they decided to go for job, and before that they thought of traveling together as well. Okay, so they started to travel by walk. They started to go to a desert. Their travel took them across harsh desert. So where they went, their walk took them to the harsh desert. James, we have limited food and water. So what did John said? James, we have limited food and water. So and we still have lot of the desert left to cross. So we should conserve our supplies, said John. So what did John say? James, we have only a limited supplies, that is limited water and food. So we have to cross a lot of desert. So I think we need to conserve something so that we can cross the desert easily without any thirst or starve. So this is what John said. But I want water, said John. Said James. Okay, what did James say? James said that he needs water to drink. Sorry. So what did James said? James said that he needs water to drink. Right? You can have water, but just a little bit. So what John said? John said you can drink some water, but you can use it in a limited wise because we have to cross a lot of desert. So you can use it in a little bit. You can use it a little bit. So it will be very easy for us to cross the desert. We have to save it for the rest of the desert crossing, said John. So as I told you, John said, so you have to use it in a little supplies has to be used because we have to cross the desert. I don't care, said James. So what did James said? I don't care. So this is really harsh. I'm sure we will find a... Can everyone hear me? Yes, okay, thank you. I'm sure we'll find an oasis ahead somewhere. So what did James said? He said we can find some oasis somewhere so we can drink more water because we have to hydrate ourselves. So James was a little rude to John. We can't be sure about it, said John. What did John said? We can't be sure about it. So maybe we can find, maybe not. may not able to find it. So I think we have to use it in a little bit, said John. We must save our food and water. So now John becomes little pissed off, and what he said, no, we have to save our food and water. Before they knew it, the two friends were wrestling each other for the water bottle. So now what happened? We friends used to fight, right? So likewise, these two best friends started to wrestle for water bottle. So now John was telling not to drink so much of water, but James was telling, no, I need to drink some water to keep myself hydrated. I'm thirsty. Likewise, they started to wrestle with the water bottle. In the heat of the moment, John slapped James. Oh my God, what happened? In the heat of the moment, so they were having a big conversation, harsh conversation. At the while, what happened? John slapped James. John slapped James. Oh, this is really hurting, right? So, have ever your friends bet you, children? Has this incident happened in your life? I think most of the time. No, okay. Yes, Pavitra said yes, okay. Many times. Okay. No. Okay, I can see some random answers like many times, sometimes, okay. Okay, that is really rude actually, but in the heat of the moment, what happened? John slapped James. Stunned by that, both friends stopped fighting and decided to keep walking. So after slapping, they got really stunned out because of the moment, and both friends stopped fighting at that time. So after slapping, what happened? They stopped fighting and decided to keep walking. Before moving on, James bent down and wrote on the sand, "My best friend slapped me today." So what did James did? Before moving on, what happened? James just wrote, "My best friend slapped me today." What he wrote, children? He wrote, "My best friend slapped me today" on the sand. So you all will be thinking why he wrote this thing on the sand. So let's see the story. We can continue with the story so that you will get the answer why he wrote on the sand. After a while, they came upon an oasis and were very happy. At last, as James said, so they found a stream. They found a waterfall stream over in the desert, and they were so happy to see that. They refilled their bottles and took a bath in the water. So what happened? So they started to refill their water bottles, and also they took a bath in the water because they'll be sweaty because of the heat. So they started to take a bath and also to refill their water bottles. Happily enjoying in the water. So they were happily enjoying in the water. However, James became careless and started to drown. So what happened? So likewise, now James, I think he's little naughty James, like you children. Okay. So what happened? He was little careless and started to drown in the water. John grabbed him and pulled him out of the water to safety. So what happened? Again, John helped them, that is helped James to, and also he pulled out of the water and he safeguarded James. "Thank you, my friend. I owe you my life." So what James said? So thank you so much, my dear friend. So you owe. Kindly mute your call, Akshaya. Okay, thank you so much. So what did James say? James said, "Oh, thank you so much, John. You saved my life. So I owe you my life." So he said the words, "And don't worry about it," said John. What John said? "Don't worry about it. It's my pleasure to help you. let us rest for some time and then we will resume our journey. So what did John said? John said we can take rest for a while and we can move on with our journey. The two friends slept for some time. What happened? They both slept for some time. When they woke up and were ready to leave, James wrote something on a big stone. So what happened? They slept for a while and they rested really well, and after a while they were packing to move on with the journey. At that time, James wrote something on the stone. What are you writing, James? What did John ask? What are you writing, James? When you slapped me, I wrote in the sand that you slapped me. So at the time when he was hurting, he wrote that my best friend slapped me on the sand. Do you all remember, children? So what he wrote, my best friend slapped me today. He wrote that on the sand, right? So the wind would have blown that away by now. So wind will be blowing in the deserts. I think you all know that. So by that blowing, so the whatever that he wrote will get hidden, right? So, but when you saved my life, I wrote it on the stone so that nothing can erase it. So it is a good thing that he saved James' life. John saved James' life. So it's a big thing. So he wrote it on the stone so that it won't get erased. So by this, what you have to understand is whatever the things happen between you best friends, whatever the sad thing or hard thing happens in you, what you have to do, you have to think it as if you have to write it in sand so that it will get erased easily. But whatever the happy things you have, you will have the good moments with your best friends, right? So what you have to do, you have to think as if you are writing on the stone so that it won't get erased. It will stay in our heart forever. My best friend saved my life. So what he wrote on the stone? He wrote, my best friend saved my life. That is, my friend saved my life. So both friends became overwhelmed and hugged each other. So what they did? So they are best friends, right? So they become so happy and they are overwhelmed, and what they did? They hugged each other. So what is the moral of the story? We have to forget the bad things done to us and always remember the good things in our heart. So this is the moral of the story, children. So what is the moral of the story? Always we have to forget whatever the bad things happening between best friends, and you have to remember the good things forever. That is, you have to store it in your heart and mind, whatever the good things happen, and you have to erase all the bad things, whatever happened between you guys. I think you all love the story. Do you all love the story, children? Did you all love the story? I really loved it, actually. It's a very nice story. It's about friendship. Yes, the story is really nice. So I want one of you to narrate the story, maybe in your own words. Who's going to narrate the story in their own words? Who's going to narrate the story in their own words? I want one of you to narrate the story in their own words. Who's going to do that? Any volunteers? Okay, I can see some me. Yes, Pranisha, go ahead. Come on, start narrating the story.
John and James.
You can start. I am.
John and James. They're best friends.
Okay.
Whatever you understood, you can say it in your words, okay? So what did they do?
Then they said, come on, let's go a journey. Say they went and they're walking. After some way, they got thirsty and they stopped. And the friend thinks his friend, so when they were leaving, and James, right on the sand, might think today.
Okay.
And then they went late. They were so happy. They took tables and put it in the water. We can go for a swim and lazy. And he started to drown. His best friend John helped him get up, clean him out. Then they stopped and he got sleep. And after go under the tea and slept. Then they wake up and when they're leaving, they're packing. So, James, right on the rock, my best friend saved my life.
And we went to the cave.
So, that is right on the sand. The wind blows it. So, the boat got so happy and they stopped fighting and they hugged and they lived.
So we have to get the back.
We have to forget the bad things.
We take on that.
We have to only take the good things within.
That's really nice, Pranisha. Very good. You narrated it really well. That's really nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for the narration. Very nice.
Ma'am, I have a
Yes,
question.
yes, Pranisha. Yes.
I cut my hair.
Oh, really?
Can I show you?
No, not today.
Yeah, sure. You can show me.
Best friends, John and James, they both were going to travel. They decided to travel together as well. They both were John said we should drink water only a little bit. And we still have to have lot of the desert left to cross. James told, no, I want water. Then John slapped James. We have to, I'm sure we will find, we can be sure about it, said John. We must save our food and water. Before they knew it. The two friends were wrestling each other for the water bottle. Then John slapped, in the heat of the moment, John slapped James. And suddenly, by that, both friends stopped fighting and decided to keep walking on. James wrote, before moving on, James bent down and wrote on the sand, my best friend slapped me today. After a while, they came up an ocean and were very happy. They refilled water bottles and took a bath in the water. After some time, happily enjoyed in the water. After some time, however, James became careless and started to drown. Then John helped James. However, James became careless and John grabbed him and pulled him out for safety. Thank you, my friend. You saved my life. I owe you my life. Don't worry about it. Let us rest for some time and then we will finish our journey. The two friends left for some time. After, when they woke up and they were ready to leave, James wrote something on a big stone. John said, what are you writing, James? My friend, when you slapped me, I wrote in the sand that you slapped me. The wind would have blown that away by now. But when you saved my life, I wrote it on the stone so that nothing can erase it. My friend saved my life. Then both friends became over-limited and hugged each other. Thank you. We have to forget to always look to
Very nice, Kavan. That's really nice. Thank you for your narration. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. So I think you all heard the moral of the story, children. Always in friendship. I want you all to remember this. If you all have best friends, just forget whatever the bad things. Even if they bet you, if they are fighting with you, what you have to do? You have to forget it. At that moment, you have to forget it. Okay? In school, you children will be complaining to me, ma'am, she is beating me, ma'am, she is beating me, like that. So after telling me, maybe you have to forget that and you have to be happy with them. Okay? So you have to remember all the good things. They'll be sharing food with you, they'll be sharing their chocolates with you, they'll be helping you. Even when they are falling down, they'll be helping you. Like that have happened, right? So those are the good moments which you all have to remember. Okay, so what is the moral of the story? We have to forget the bad things done to us and always remember the good things in our heart. So if you're storing something in your heart, it will never get erased. Okay, like stone. So you have to note it down, children. So I want Varshita, what is the moral of the story? Tell me, what is the moral of the story?
We have forget the bad things done to use us to always remember to good things in our heart.
Okay, now Varshita, tell me, if Pavitra is beating you, okay, she's fighting with you, what you have to do?
Forget.
Okay, you will forget. Okay, now she's sharing some chocolates. Okay, she's sharing some delicious chocolates with you. What you have to do?
Remember.
Yes, you have to remember that. That's really nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so by this we are ending our story. So I want you all to take the Value Education book in page number 13. I want you all to take the Value Education book, page number 13.
Ma'am.
Bad things and good things in our art. Yes, 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 yes,
Ma'am.
yes.
I don't
Yes.
have the book. I don't have the book.
Okay. You don't have the book? No, don't worry. You can use the chat box. You can answer it. You have heard the story, right? So you will know the answers. You can answer it through your chat box. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So are you all ready? If you are ready, just type yes in the chat box. We can move on. Everyone take page number 13. Okay. So we can start with write T for true and F for false statements. Okay. We are going to write whether it's true or false. For true, you are going to write T, and for false, you are going to write F. Okay. Pintu did not say sorry to Simba after walking him up from his sleep. True or false? The question is, Pintu did not say sorry to Simba after walking him up from his sleep. What is the answer? The answer is false. Yeah, Pintu, the little naughty rat, said sorry. Being a good-hearted rat, what he said sorry. Next, Simba laughed because he thought a small mouse cannot help a big lion like him. True or false? Yes, the answer is true. Because yes, Simba underestimated the little mouse that no, this little mouse cannot help me because I'm bigger than him. Likewise, the third question, the hunter was a friend of Simba and Pinto. True or false? The hunter was a friend of Simba and Pinto. True or false? Yes, the answer is false because the hunter came nowhere to Simba and caught Simba in the net. Simba did not thank Pintu for saving him. Simba as the lion did not thank Pintu for saving him. The answer is false because Simba thanked Pintu for saving his life. The little friends can also be great friends. True or false? It's true. Yes. Even the little friend can also be great friend. Size doesn't matter. Only the goodness, the respect, the character, the attitude makes a great friend. Did you all finish, children? Did you all finish? Okay, very nice. So by this, we are ending our value education session.